I got to be honest with you. I want, and if we decide to move forward, I would like full disclosure. Go on both sides in the sense of like, I was super skeptical to be honest because I've been in the industry for a while and I know that there's a lot of over promising and under delivering. More than music. So I just tweeted to Universal Music Group at UMG because like clockwork, every single one of the claims that they have on YouTube gets declined. Every single one. It's like I'm getting frustrated in the sense of like there is fair use and technically the I gotta pick up this phone. This is this right here is the phone call for the record label, and we'll talk about. As I'm bashing a record label, another one. Oh, I missed the phone call. As I'm bashing one, I shouldn't have missed it. But as I'm bashing one, the other one calls. That's funny. Let's pick this up. Hi, this is Jacob.
Hi, Jacob. Nice to meet you. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Now, in terms of management, are you interested more on the marketing side of things or maybe the business side of things? Because we do a little bit of everything here. We do marketing campaigns, social media services, Spotify playlisting, merchandise, and then on the business side of things, that's more of the booking services, contract negotiation, contract development, deal negotiation. So I'm just curious if there's any areas of particular interest or, of course, any new projects that you might be working on that maybe we could help with.
Yeah, I appreciate. First of all, I want to say thank you for reaching out. I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, I mean, I'd be interested in hearing more on the business side, like you mentioned, like some sort of bookings and stuff. I'd be interested in seeing how that works and seeing like what you guys offer.
Where are you located currently?
In New York, Long Island.
Oh, beautiful. I was just going to say the majority of our booking contacts are here in New York City, in New York. So
Very
for
cool.
the bookings, how we work here is we're a no contract management company.
Okay.
So whatever venue you book, whatever the venue pays you, the promoter pays you, whatever the case may be, we do not take a commission or a percentage out of that. So whatever you make from a show, it just goes directly to you. We don't take a percentage.
Okay.
How we work is a subscription-based model. And I believe this month we have a special. We're referring to it as like a 3-month commitment program in the sense that for a 3-month commitment program for the booking services, if we, say, we're going to book XYZ, this amount of gigs for you in, the first 3 months, and, it doesn't happen and we don't hold up our word, we will give you a refund as well.
That's actually pretty interesting.
That's a new incentive we're offering for the booking services just because I know in the last couple of months our CEO, he felt so bad when we were offering booking and we had our musicians booking gigs and then the gigs got canceled at the last minute and he's like, why am I making them pay for a subscription when these gigs are getting canceled? I need more certainty even with the pandemic. So now,
sure. Can I hear a little bit more about like the company? I'm not totally I haven't heard much about you guys, and I'd just be interested in hearing a little bit more.
So as of right now, we probably have close to 70 musicians on our roster. We work with a little bit of everyone in terms of genre, and we have musicians in every state practically at this point. So
great.
Our team, we have our record label manager, and we have our marketing manager, and then the CEO of our company. He founded this company. He has another company as well, so he's like doing a little bit of everything right now. And what, kind of distinguishes us from other companies is the fact that we are a no-contract company.
Mm-hmm.
So any artist that moves forward with us with the no-contract method, they have 100% creative control over their career. So they kind of get to pick a la carte style and look at a menu in terms of what services, he or she would like. And then from there, customize them. Do they want to focus on, social media? Do they want to focus on Spotify playlisting? What do they want the marketing campaign to entail? The marketing campaign can entail everything from publishing, publicity, sync licensing, advertising, Spotify playlisting, the whole 9 yards.
Sure.
And with the no contract, every artist has 100% rights and ownership to their music. So whatever money our artists are making through us right now, a lot of our artists are making a lot of money through the merchandise services. That's really big right now. Mm-hmm. Whether it's selling it on our company website, selling it on their personal website, whatever money they make, we don't take a commission or a percentage out of it. We don't take a cut. All you're responsible for is subscription.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Service has a different tier as well. You kind of get to pick and choose what tier you want, where you want to start at, and then from there, based off of what service you want, you're paired with a manager, and you have monthly meetings with your manager. You have 24/7 access to your manager as well. Basically, I'm in the A&R department. So once I recruit the artist, I speak with the artist, etc. From there, I send you off to management. Management kind of goes through their evaluation submission process, kind of determine if they'd like to work with you potentially. Likewise, if you want to work with us, and then from there, they kind of take over and start reaching out.
Yeah, interesting. I'm curious how you guys found me.
One of our A&R interns, I think it was Sarah. I think she recruited you, and I think it was either from maybe Instagram, Spotify, SoundCloud, one of the many databases where we
cool. Yeah, sure.
Artists. And you have no idea how many musicians I speak with that just, right off the bat give me entitlements and attitudes and everything else. That you're not giving me that. Once I've decided that, you could potentially be a good candidate for us, this could be a good partnership, I send your information off to management. I send you more information about us as well. I send you our services via email, so, you could see everything in writing. You could review everything.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely be interested in seeing a little bit more of the list of services that you were mentioning.
Sure.
Like how that'd be interesting to see. Just if we could elaborate on that, because you mentioned a couple of them, but it'd be nice to kind of like just see if you have some sort of like I don't know, PDF or something like that.
I have PDFs for all of our services. If
you
great. Kind of be interested in just getting some more general
100%.
information about all of them. I can send them. I just I don't want you to feel overwhelmed by sending you like 25 documents.
No. The more, yeah, I'm interested in hearing all of it. Yeah, so I got to be honest with you. I want, and if we decide to move forward, I would like full disclosure. Go on both sides in the sense of like, I was super skeptical, to be honest, because I've been in the industry for a while, and I know that there's a lot of over-promising and under-delivering, and I'm not saying in any way, shape, or form that that's your company, but I just have seen it in the industry. I was super skeptical. But it's interesting what you were mentioning about the subscription basis. How like it's it's different. Honestly, it's very different than a lot of people do.
Oh, no other company does.
Yeah, I agree.
No other company is doing this. That's
yeah.
Why it's very new. It's very innovative.
Yeah.
I like that there's no exclusivity. You're not bound or restricted to a contract for a certain amount of time. So you could work with us. And let's say, you work with us this month, and by the end of the month, this just wasn't the right fit.
That's interesting.
What you thought it would be. You can easily get up and go.
Yeah, I would definitely be interested in going a little farther in and like kind of like looking at that and like I guess if you have some sort of like I'm sure you have that in writing somewhere, not that specifically, but just kind of like a broad general understanding of the company. I'd be interested in definitely just doing a little more research. I appreciate.
I can send you a lot more information via email, and I would say do some more research into our website. Go on our Instagram account as well. We're posting all day the various playlists the artists are featured on. There's so many at this point, I can't keep up. So I would say just go there and see all the different playlists, what our artists are up to, their new releases. And then, via email, you send me any questions you want. This is my work number. You can text me at this number. You can call me. And you just let me know in terms of next steps, what you'd like to do. We can always book a call with management. We could get the ball rolling sooner than later. It's entirely up to you. There's no rush here.
Yeah, great. Yeah, I really appreciate your time. And like I said, I'd definitely be interested in potentially hearing a little bit more info and maybe reading some of the things that you have. Great, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time.
It's my pleasure. It was nice meeting you. Take care.
Likewise. Bye-bye. So that was interesting. That was it was interesting is the best way to describe it. I don't know. When she first started talking, I got to be honest, I was like, oh yeah, okay, I've heard this 1,000 times. Look, I've been in the industry for a decent amount of time. I'm a grinder, so I've been around the block in the sense of like I've tested a lot of these things, I've heard about a lot of these things, and like I'm super super skeptical. Like I mentioned to her, I was like, I've seen a lot of things just waste people's time and waste people's money, and I was super skeptical. And what they're offering is interesting because it's not much of a commitment. It is subscription based, which is different. I don't know. I don't know the answer, and I'm still leaning probably towards not taking it, to be honest, just because I like the idea of grassroots doing it myself. But I don't want that to hinder me in the sense of like I'm not going to be stupid in the sense of I gotta do it myself. I gotta prideful. I don't want to be prideful, but I've also but I would love to build my own team around me, my own marketing, my own PR. That would be the goal in the end. But I'm not opposed to hearing what they have to say and like reading, because some of those services seemed interesting. But I've also learned in the sense of like you gotta know yourself, because Spotify playlisting, the artist Russ, who I've talked about on this channel a lot, reading his book and stuff. He's a very very great artist and great businessman too. Definitely check out his stuff. His name is Russ, Russ. His music is a little, it's a little R-rated sometimes. Like his interviews are unbelievable. It sounds like you're talking to a businessman. It's amazing. He talks a lot about how he signed to a label. He was so independent for so long, then signed to a label, trying to think that they would be able to, help with playlisting and radio stuff. And then he just realized that through that experience, a label can get denied just like a human can. So it's really like there are certain things that just aren't worth, paying the service for. Bookings, maybe they might have connections, but I don't know. It would be interesting. I just want to see what they have to offer. And like I said, I would like the idea of doing a lot of it on myself with my own team, but I'm not going to be prideful in the sense of I have to do it this way, my way, or the highway by myself. Because that would only hinder myself and the growth as an artist. But back to what I was saying about UMG. It's literally like I'm frustrated every single artist that's under them. And the big artists is Taylor Swift. I'm not blaming the artists. I'm blaming UMG here. Not the artist, I want to be clear. But like Taylor Swift, Demi Lovato, Justin Bieber, I just did One Republic. Like all these huge artists are all under this UMG, Universal Music Group, and I don't know if it's a label or if they're like the publishing or whatever the case is. They might be like the umbrella that has all these other like Atlantic and all these other labels under them. But every single one is ineligible for earning, and I just tweeted at them. I was like, why is every single one ineligible? But like SME or some of the big hit stuff, like some of this stuff is like eligible for earning. Not everyone, but some of them. It just doesn't make sense. So I was like, you know what? Maybe we can get you on for an interview, and you can help explain this because we gotta break this down.